Hi, my name's Dave Popple. I'm a sales rep with AGI. Today we're at the Crop Production Show in Saskatoon, and I'd like to go over our Batco BCX². The Batco BCX² is a belt conveyor that has a 15-inch belt and is overall 49 feet long of operating length. It has great gentle handling, it has product longevity, and is fabulous for moving products such as peas, lentils, anything that has a high number of splits because of the gentle handling. Also very good for fertilizer. The Batco product is built in Swift Current, Saskatchewan, and is available at your Flaman dealership. So right now I'd like to go through some of the features on the BCX² and what makes it a little bit different from our previous model, the FX1545. First and foremost, when we're looking at the intake hopper, one of the main changes that we've made is the plates on the bottom of the intake conveyor. So on the bottom of the intake we have plates. On our previous model it was open, but when you let it down to the ground, it may have caught some stones or caught on some dirt. Now we've completely enclosed that with removable plates for easy cleaning and access to do maintenance on your bearings. Moving further up the conveyor, we still have our 4-wheel mover kit with a hydraulic joystick mover. This joystick mover allows all 4 wheels to be turned with a hydraulic cylinder, giving maximum turning capabilities and maximum traction while you're trying to turn. One of the other things that we did with the BCX² is we added an angle indicator. This angle indicator is needed so that you understand, as the operator, where your operating efficiency is for the conveyor. Because the conveyor is moving product on the belt, if you're elevated too high, that product will have a tendency to roll back within the tube. This angle indicator gives you a quick visual indication that you're too steep and you're going to be losing capacity. So it's not that it won't work, you'll just end up losing some capacity, lower your conveyor, and you gain capacity again. Also a change on the BCX² is we included a visual indicator on our belt tensioner. This visual indicator shows while the belt is loaded, while you're in use with the product, that the springs will open up, and you want the springs running within the green area at all times. If it isn't, then that belt may need to be adjusted because it's too tight or too loose. It wants to operate within a certain parameter, and that's where you're going to gain your most efficiency and safe operating for the machine. Going over to the BCX², another key feature that we've included is new tires. These aggressive tires give you traction in most conditions, and it'll get you up to your bin or up to the truck in a safe, efficient manner. The next thing I'd like to mention is the name BCX1549. So even though that the base auger or the base conveyor itself is the same as our 1545, we've included the 1549 to be more reflective of the operating length. So the operating length of the conveyor today is from the back third of the intake hopper to the middle of the discharge spout on the top end. That is 49 feet of operating length for our consumers. The BCX² is available with 2 motor configurations, with a motor on the bottom, an undermount motor like you see here, or available with the motor on top. The motor on the bottom is excellent and easy for easy maintenance and accessibility to the motor and to its components. The motor on top is nice as well because it has less noise because the engine is up in the air, but it also is out of the dust and out of the dirt that may occur while you're in operation or from product coming off of the belt. One of the other design changes that happened with the BCX² was we did some work on the intake. Here in the transition part, we did a little bit of cutaway where we had some grain that seemed to be piling up and not getting into the tube as efficiently. As we streamlined this area of the transition, from the intake hopper into the transition, we were able to increase our capacity on the Batco BCX² by up to 8%. which is a great increase with a little bit of design change. One other feature is we redesigned our hopper cloth and how it attaches to the transition. In the past, you may remember a bar that attached the hopper cloth onto the conveyor. We've eliminated that bar and now put the springs right into the transition, which makes it a little bit narrower and making it easier to get in between the hopper legs. We've also gone to a round pipe instead of the flat bar. The round pipe gives us a little bit more rigidity, easier to change, as well as the corners, which is just a standard pipe connection, making it quite easy to change in case they ever get bent. The hopper cloth itself is a little higher, allowing the producer or allowing yourself to load that conveyor and have it full so that the conveyor can do its work and get your maximum capacity.